Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman that I like to meet.
Let's take a trip across the sea, somewhere far away, and just be free. A place times don't go, we can call it our paradise. Just you and I, now wouldn't that be nice? Oh, it's our paradise, staying up all night. Just you and I, under the moonlight.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special guest on my channel. Her name is Chuma.
Hello, it's Chuma.
Chuma.
Chuma. There you go.
But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna call her Chuma.
I'll forgive her. It's okay.
So we are doing a drunk get ready with me today. She didn't know that was the title of the video. We are doing a drunk get ready today. So we've got our wine ready over here. Cheers. We've got our wine ready over here. And we've got our makeup ready. And we are just gonna let it loose.
Yes.
Are you ready for this thing?
I am ready.
Yay! Guys, FYI, I don't know anything about makeup, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out at the end, but at the end we'll show you guys how it looks. But we're just gonna go with the flow and see how this turns out. Yeah, I've got my makeup ready. Chuma's got her makeup ready. And yeah, and Chuma's gonna ask me some questions throughout the video, and I'm gonna ask her some questions if I'm not too drunk. And also, just a little disclaimer, guys, please excuse me if later on in the video I get a little bit too tipsy that I can't speak properly. So it's just the wine. We're not gonna judge. We're not gonna judge.
Yes.
We're just gonna sip every time we speak wrong. So
And every time we don't want to answer a question.
Yes, that as well. So let me take a sip before I continue.
Alright, so what are we starting with?
So,
Drinking.
we're starting with drinking. That is the very first step to the perfect foundation base.
This is for my mom and my family and my in-laws and everybody. This is non-alcoholic. It's de-alcoholized wine from Woolworths. Alright, so cheers.
Yeah.
Enjoy the video.
So let's start with our video.
So what are we starting? Okay, what are you okay, I'm going to start with no, that's for after. I am going to start with I have no idea.
Okay, let me
I think they
start.
normally start with a concealer.
Yes. You can start with a concealer, but normally I would love to start with a nice base
Primer.
to make sure that my foundation stays in place and it doesn't come off during the day. So I've got two primers if you don't have one.
Lovely.
So that is the one that you can spray on, and this is the one I bought at Mr. Price's Scarlet Hill brand. This is the one that you can I like using this one. So afterwards, because it's a primer and a setting spray.
Oh.
So you can either use it before or after.
I think this one is just an after. Yeah, this is a makeup setting spray. But we'll discover what everything does today.
Yep.
I don't even know if I need primer because I've just washed my face.
Normally when I'm done with the primer, I just let it cool down a bit before I actually go in with my foundation.
Okay.
So
I am going in with my foundation with a powder
ooh,
brush.
this girl has got a professional
With a powder brush.
Wow.
We move.
Wow. Now I feel so. Look at this is my beauty blend. But it's so dirty. I actually tried to clean it.
I've tried to use that, but it doesn't really work for me.
Is it?
I don't know how to use it. I'm like,
But I feel you're not drinking enough. Because this video, I told Chuma earlier, this video is not supposed to be longer than about 18 minutes, and we've got 3 bottles to run through. That means 6 minutes a bottle, guys. So drink up. This is my favorite sweet red wine. Love it.
mine is a dry red wine, de-alcoholized for the parrot. Okay, is that how we're going?
That's how we're going. That's the right Ronald drinks it.
Okay, Ronald. I see you.
I was supposed to make this beauty blender wet,
Guys, there's no judgment, name.
No judgment
Just
whatsoever.
Look thereafter, afterwards, what the face looks like. If it looks like crap, it looks like crap. We had fun. If it looks great, we still had fun, right?
I actually forgot to mention. So I've got a little mirror over here and Chuma's got her mirror over there. So if we look away from the camera, that's because we're looking into the mirror. I forgot to mention that we've actually got the charcuterie board. Charcuterie board. There you go. So I'm going to try and lift this so you guys can see. So this is going to be our snack in between. But now, guys, if I tell you that we've got the charcuterie board, we've actually got the charcuterie table over there. I don't know if Chuma thought today was a wedding. What? She's got the whole snacks lined up over there.
You know, with lockdown, you don't entertain a lot. So the moment you get the opportunity to entertain, then you want to go all out. So I think that's what happened today. I was so excited about today that I decided, okay, let's get everything all in one for the rest of the 12 months that I didn't see her.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, guys, Chuma is also a colleague, so we work together as well. So how we keep in touch is via Teams, literally.
Yeah.
That's how we keep in touch.
Yeah. No WhatsApp messages. I'll WhatsApp Ronald. She'll only answer 2 days later.
No, but if you send me a Teams message, I'm quicker to respond.
Because she loves work so much that she's quicker to respond at work.
I'm gonna say about that.
They usually do this. I don't know why they do that. Why do they do this?
To conceal your under eye, so it focuses on where the dark circles are.
Let's see what it's gonna look like at the end.
Oh, me and concealer, we're not friends because I feel I look like a ghost, but I try and blend it in so much that you don't really see that I've got concealer on.
I am not a concealing person. I've never liked it. I even don't know how to do my eyebrows the way that they do it. Ooh, look at that mess.
So when that clock strikes 8, we must stop, Papa.
Okay.
Guys, don't drink with me. I will make you drunk.
I hope this looks pretty in the end.
No, but it looks like the color suits you. Wow.
Usually whenever I put concealer
This one
on,
is quick, eh? She's quick, like she's by her concealer already. I haven't even reached that stage in my life yet.
that's because, as I told you guys, my makeup routine is very basic. It's 5 minutes. You put on the foundation, the eyeliner, the mascara, and you're good to go. I don't know anything about concealers and contouring, so let's see how it's gonna work out for me today.
We're gonna fetch our bottle so we can top up.
I don't enjoy sweet red wine. Thank you. I don't enjoy sweet red wine, so that's what we started with. Oh, look at that. But I poured it out. I'm sorry, Renal. I poured it out because I enjoy dry red wine.
I
Yeah.
thought you finished it. Yeah. We're on glass number 2 already.
Are you on glass number 2?
Yes.
Is this 2-2 or 2-3?
No, this is number 2.
No, we're both on glass number 2.
Okay, so what did you have? What did you replace it with?
With dry red.
Dry red.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Cabernet, Sauvignon, Shiraz,
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into my concealer. As you guys can see, I'm looking like a ghost now.
Yeah.
So I basically use the Maybelline Fit Me and I just mix the 2 colors together because I feel the one is too dark and the other one is too light. So if you mix it together, you get a better shade closest to my skin. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, boy. So you said you had a question for me.
I do. I just want to add a little bit of color to my lips.
Yo,
for the
Chuma,
color to the...
foundation looks perfect on your skin, eh?
Thank you.
Like, I can't even see you've got foundation on. Yo! Oh, I wish I could find a foundation shade that is so close to my skin tone.
Have you ever tried to get someone to match your color, your foundation color?
I haven't. Actually, I haven't.
Well, maybe you should try that first and then we'll see. I haven't gotten anyone to match my foundation color as yet. However, I've been trying everything that looks close to my skin. Some look a bit ghosty, some look a bit dark, but this one was the one. This one is Wet n Wild Mocha 377C Mocha, and it says goodbye photo flashback.
Okay, nice.
camera ready girl.
See, I'm looking like a ghost compared to you. Don't even look like you're one.
You see our own true
Oh
colors.
goodness.
So lovely. This feels so nice on my lips. It's an Essence Color Boost Mad About Matte. I am mad about matte, but this feels so nice on my lips.
But it's not the type of matte that dries out your lips.
It is kind of, sort of, but I always prime my lips with Vaseline.
Oh,
Good old Blue Seal Vaseline. Alright, so now,
yes.
this is a cheeky chat from me to you. What is... How can I... What should I ask first, right? I have so many questions for you.
I've got all of the next questions.
I've got all of them written down on my phone, but my phone's battery is dead. So I'm going to have to go into my library, my mental library, to think. So right now, you're in an interracial relationship.
Yes.
How is that?
Well, I can tell you at the beginning it was a little bit challenging because, you know, I was used to dating colored guys. I've never dated out of my, what do you call it, culture? Race. Out of my race. I've never dated out of my race. And so my preference was always colored guys until I met Sean, and I was like, wow, you know, you kind of had that extra.
I was gonna go in there and ask, what was that one thing about Jean?
I don't know, it just
oh
has
my
this
Lord.
calmness about him, this down to earth, this no judgmental type of personality. It's just that just accept things as they are, and he's still like that up until today. You know,
Feels like home.
Yes, basically. Like I can be myself in front of him. He doesn't judge. He doesn't expect me to be a certain way, and so yeah. So it was a bit challenging at the beginning. Everyone probably thought it was just a phase I was going through, because even my sister was like, "That's not the type of guys that you normally go for. What's going on? Did he put a spell on you?" No, she asked me that. She
It's so controversial and so it's so true, because our families always say, what's happened to you when you finally now find someone who is outside of what's normal?
Yeah, and not just that, man. You know, in
What
our
has happened to you?
our colored community, we have this perception that black people are associated with witchcraft and spells, and so when I kind of, you know, went.
I'm kidding.
When I went, you see, I don't even know what I want to put on my face. When I went out of the normal routine and went for a black guy, and not just South African black guy, I mean a foreigner, they were like, my mother didn't say anything. She probably thought, I'm gonna wait this out. She will get over this.
When did they meet him?
They actually met him.
Sorry for
it's
dragging in
fine.
there, but when did they meet him?
They met him, I think, about 2 months after we started dating.
Nice.
The thing with me is, if I date a guy, right, I would obviously check him out, you know, and see, you know, is he worth taking home and introducing to my parents and so forth. And so I knew he was a good guy, but just the fact that my parents are meeting him doesn't mean that he's the one. It's just I want them to meet the guy that I'm seeing that moment, in case it is the one in the future.
Really?
Yes. They've met most of my boyfriends.
Oh my Lord!
No, I'm that
I
type
to
of
say it's
girl.
a whole house. No, I'm kidding.
I'm that type of girl.
No, I'm kidding. It's just that in my culture, that's frowned upon. Like, I only went to my husband's home after we were married. My husband only came to my home after we were married. There's no introductions and all that stuff. No. Even, I think last week, my mom and I had a conversation, and she was talking about a cousin of mine who is dating a girl that we know, a friend of mine. And she says, but I can't talk to them because they're not married. Yes, we know that they're together and it's a steady relationship, but she is not the wife. So we can't really talk to
You don't know
the
what it will
girlfriend.
lead to.
No,
You know?
but you don't know what it's not going to lead to.
Well, then it's fine. You did your duty, and you know, you made an effort to get to know that person, even though it's maybe not going to be a permanent thing.
And also because
in
I
just being
think-
friendly with people and
No, it's not being friendly. Our moms have this thing of how do you say it in in English. But in Xhosa it's like that, no nonsense taking
Okay.
attitude. So they don't want to get familiar. It's familiar. They don't want to get familiar with your people, just in case.
So for them it's like, if this is not something serious, don't waste my time.
Yeah. And also, some girls, they'll come and they'll be like, but you introduced me to your family. How can you dump me? This is forever. I'm your baby mama.
Yeah.
Etc. So in our culture, it's not a done thing. But anyway, so your family met Jean.
No, it's my turn for the next question. Excuse me, this is not a get to know Ronald movie.
This is Ronald's channel. This is Ronald's channel, so we're getting to know all the spicy bits of Ronald that you guys have always wanted to know. Always wanted to ask, that she wasn't going to answer until we had some drinkings. Oh, I hate this, my friend.
Just drink up. You know, the faster you drink it, the quicker you're gonna get through it. Just think of it like that. You know.
Anyways, I'm ready for my question.
So my question to you would be, so Chuma's got a beautiful baby daughter and a stunning, handsome baby son. Not a baby son, a son. So my question would be, do you see yourself going for a third baby?
Yes.
Is it? And like, do you see it in the near future or in a few years from now?
Well, I can answer that question honestly and say I see it when the bank balance increases. So that's up to God and my ancestors.
Yeah.
Because having a child is nice, however, you don't want to bring a child into this world that you cannot afford. And I'm always that practical about decisions like that. I don't want to have my kids being without certain things because I can't afford it. Yes, it's controversial. People say kids only need love.
Yeah.
But kids of today, they want cell phones, they want tablets, they want PlayStations, Xboxes, designer clothing, and the reality is I don't want to bring my children up into a world of poverty-ish in their eyes. I love them, but I'm open to the idea of having more kids.
And if you could choose, would it be a boy or another girl?
It would be twins.
Oh my goodness!
It would be twins. Currently, I have 2 sons and a daughter.
Oh yes, you've got 2 sons.
I have 2 sons and a daughter. So a daughter would be cool, but a son and a daughter would also be cool because we only live with 1 son, 1 daughter. So it would be nice to have another pair.
Oh wow!
I think I need to use a darker one for this one. Okay, let's go for the darker one. How do they do this?
What is that? Contouring. Hey yo! This girl is on another level.
Well, I think you only get to try this once. You know?
Chuma, you must drink up.
I am drinking. Look at my glass.
Look at mine.
Oh, I'm not drinking because it's this red one. It's the sweet one. But okay, let me drink. Let me indulge you. If I get drunk, you have to explain to my husband. Rather than
But you at least at home. So you can just go sleep. It's not even gonna know.
I've got a kid who will want my attention immediately after this video. Okay, there we go. So, now. What is your biggest dream for yourself?
My biggest dream
For yourself, not for you and your partner, not for you and your parents, for yourself. Like, if you had a wand.
You know, I think it's a generic. Whoa, what happened? Look at my eye, I can't get the black. Oh, can you see the black?
I can, I just want to see if it's in the camera.
I can't see it. So basically, you know, everyone's dream is to be successful in life. I feel like that's just everyone's dream.
What does that mean for you?
Meaning that you are able to afford all those things that you want to give your children. You afford it for yourself. That's successful. But for me personally, my biggest dream would be to start my own business. Because there are so many opportunities I see out there and so many ideas I have that's going through my mind on a daily basis of, you know, where I can see there's a demand for certain things, especially here in South Africa. We have a shortage of a lot of stuff in South Africa, and there's a huge demand. And I understand with South Africa, we're a third world country. People South Africa is so hesitant for change. And they also, it's like they're scared to try out new things. And like YouTube, for instance, YouTube is still small in South Africa, but there's a huge market for YouTube in America. Almost every second person is YouTuber in America. But in South Africa, the people still have the mentality of, I don't have data.
I was about to say, actually, it's not necessarily the being slow. It's just that we don't have a lot of access to things like data. Like, I'm privileged to have data because my husband works for a network telecommunications company, right? But if I speak to a friend of mine and I want to send her files, she'll say, no, stop, you're finishing my data. I'll be like, what do you mean? But data is a problem for South Africa.
I understand it.
So it's one of those things.
You can see more and more service providers are popping up by the day, giving competitive prices right now.
But with the lockdown, things have improved.
Definitely.
Things have definitely improved. Everyone's moving to the digital world. People are watching more YouTube, starting more YouTube channels. So we'll get there, but it was a case of the data.
But that's just one.
People even do Facebook for free, like free mode Facebook.
Exactly.
Meaning data is a challenge. And also, I think people are afraid of, like we grew up being afraid of a lot of things. People are afraid of buying food online. People are afraid of buying clothes online. What if it doesn't fit? What if it doesn't look as good as the picture? So I think once there's education enough around that thing, A for a way.
But that's why I say there's a need for certain things in South Africa. And because there is a need, there's a market for business.
Yes.
Because in a few years' time, even though certain things are not accessible in South Africa, in a few years' time, there is gonna be. So if you can be one of the first people to actually bring this product or the service to South Africa, why not? You know, you'll make money. So all you have to do is look at what America has, look at what South Africa lacks, and there's your market.
I think you're onto something. I believe you're onto something, and I want you to do it. When are you getting married?
That's a question you need to ask Sean, not me.
Do you have his bank card?
No.
Do you have his PIN?
No.
Charge it. Do you want to get married?
But I have access to his accounts.
Then
So what do you want me to do?
Transfer the money into your account, the money, and then you pay, and then you say, hey, you must please come and pick me up from this address. And then he comes wearing this to pick you up, and he's like, surprise! I do, and then it's done.
But you know, I'm the older.
I know, but
if it depended on John, we would have been married by now already. But I'm the older because I'm the type of person, I want everything to be perfect, and everything can't be perfect.
Ooh, you look so stunning. I love
No, I need to put more color, just the eyeliner on. But I'm looking for that. There you go. He's gonna just put some more black into my eyes, and then we're done basically with my makeup.
I'm also done with my makeup. I just don't know how it looks on camera, but hey, I ain't a professional.
Right, and we're back on track. We're back in studio. Yo!
3, 2, 1.
Action!
Welcome. Hello and welcome back to Ronald's channel, Ronald's world.
We just had to take a quick break, guys. A quick 10-minute break, and we are back in track. I'm done with my makeup. So this is the end result. I'm in love with this, girls. This is the end result of that the rollers that I did down the other day. And so this is still what is left of the style.
I like your curly hair.
I also,
Always.
I feel I look cute.
You are cute, oh my gosh. Look at her. She's like Sweet Valley. Hi, cheers. Okay, we'll keep rolling, but I'll change my lip color because this is not profesh makeup video.
No, it's not. As you can see, obviously.
It's a chat. No, but I think we
I
did
feel
good.
I look too white. Like
You did good. I think you look too white because you're next to me.
No, I just feel like
you
there's
are
no
too
color in
white.
my face. I'm gonna put some more
Let's do some blusher.
or just some contour.
You know what? This color is too light for you.
Yeah, I think I might go with this one.
Yes,
The
that is
bronzer.
going to be beautiful.
There you go, some color to my face. I hope when I watch back on this video, it's still, you know,
Soft.
oh, wait.
How
I
did
can see
create the
over
look that I
here,
had
it's a bit
before?
too red here. Now it looks like I've got sunburn.
Well, it is kind of like sunburn because you haven't been to the beaches in Cape Town, so you have to create your own sunburn indoors.
No, but it's open now, so you can go.
I haven't.
You haven't gone yet?
The last time I was at the
Actually,
beach
we're
was
so
in
close to the
2020.
beach. I also haven't gone yet. I'm so surprised. Wow.
The thing
And that was the first thing when they closed the beaches. We were like, oh,
we're
how
gonna
are
go to
they
the
doing?
beach.
And the moment
It's
I opened up, it's been like a few weeks already. And I haven't even gone to the beach yet. And this was lovely. Yo.
It was lovely. Thank you for having me.
Just a chill chat, talk nonsense, you know. Just, I can't remember when last I've interacted with people. When people come around, it's just a quick pop in to come fetch this, do this, say hi. But not like a serious, chill, relax session. And I actually miss this. I miss the human interaction. I miss the laughs, the chill times, the chill sessions,
And talking nonsense and laughing at people
Yes.
and making fun of Akila and making fun of you and
I miss that. For me, it's
I
like,
hope so.
yo, the world has changed so much. Like,
I have enough failed Jewish hands
I think from here we should proceed on to the karaoke video. Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman that I like to meet. Pretty woman. She don't know the words.
Of course I don't. I just
I
know
was
the
busy singing it. You went in with no.
Just like when you